Hello, dear friends. You wish to learn web development 2026 like pro? Yeah, this is your time, your course at right place. This tutorial should cover all HTML fundamentals, including ideas of element and attribute, ways of formatting the text using HTML tags, methods of adding the style information to the document, techniques of inserting images and tables, process of creating lists and forms, and many more. So, I don't want to speak much because this is a practical course. At the end of every series, we'll be having a project. I ask you to code with me, not just watching. Remember, practice makes perfect. Just code with me and take your time. 2 or 3 minutes. Looks how every line of code is structured. Let's jump in website to see what it really is. HTML. This is the content we are going to use here. You can see on the screen, you have left the screen is my coding editor, and right is the browser. I'm displaying the content of HTML, actually the lesson, what we're going to learn in this first lesson. What is HTML? Is a standard markup language for creating web pages. Don't be confused by programming language. HTML isn't programming language. HTML is markup language. It describes the structure of web page. It consists of C element. In full HTML is hypertext markup language. So it tells the browser how to display content. HTML element label pieces of content such as the heading, paragraph, the link. It tells the browser this is this, this is that. So let's have a look at what you can do with HTML. You can do lots of things. You can publish documents online with text, images, lists, just included together. You can access web resources such as image, video, document via hyperlinks. You can also create forms to correct user input, like name, email. This is the information you fill in the form when maybe you are filling, depend. You can also be able to create create and display your images, videos, and other kind of document. You can also create the version of your application or website that without the internet, just in your machine, in your device. You can store some data in the user's web browser, so you can do lots of things, as I said above, with HTML. Let's have a look of HTML element. An HTML element defined by starting tag, then in between we put some content, and at the end again we close our tag. As you can see here, we have tag element. You can see here this is open tag, start tag. This then the last is ending or close tag. So let's see here the example of tag explained What I just want to before, because after here we are not going again to go for theory. It is only practice. Just make sure your hands are, you just make that with typing. Because if you are learning web development, if you are learning programming, you just don't cross your hands or just have your hand pocket, no, or any other way. Just you have to make sure you practice, you type, you code. At least you have some time, that's 1 hour, 2 hours. It depends if you depends on your time. If you want again learn quicker, you keep typing, keep writing your codes, and even it becomes very easy. You're familiar with codes, very easy. Just put away your laziness, make sure you type. So let's see this structure type of HTML. We have doc type HTML. As you can see, defined as a document is an HTML5 document. This is on browser, means Google or any other platform when it is trying to access your website. It knows that this is HTML5 document. Second, you have HTML. It is the root of element of every code that are written on your page. We have here head tag. It contains information about HTML. The good thing here, you can see to have here on our left side of my coding editor, you can see here the type. You can see HTML. Here it is in English. That's the EN what it means. We have header, and you can see header start from here. It ends here. So you can look what head element contains. Let's move on title. It specifies a little for the HTML pages shown on the browser, like as you can see up here. I think you can see HTML introduction. This is the exact element. You can see tag title, can also have here end of tag, in between the content HTML introduction. So this is the one here on the browser on the right side of my screen. So we have body tag, this one. We'll try to put them in red color so that everybody with this or one wish to learn will be able to first understand how all this code or the stack of HTML, because it's very important. You can't learn web development without knowing HTML. Very easy. It is very easy, very easy. So this is the document's body. It contains all visible content. Means everything you see when you visit a website on internet are contained in body. Inside here it is. You can see tag body here. So it contains all visible content such as heading. You can see here I have heading here, we shall see in the future, which is not soon. And paragraphs. You can see a tag of paragraph. We just show because you want no delay. Then images, hyperlink, table. There are lots of tags here you can display. Let's just have a look of this HTML again. Head tag, you can see we have H1. This is the biggest one. This is the biggest HTML tag to display heading. It defines large heading. And you have element. Sorry, you have a paragraph. Yeah, a paragraph. It tells that this is the paragraph. Tell the browser this is the paragraph. So don't be confused with heading in paragraph or in HTML tag. Depends. So with the next is HTML attributes. Try HTML attribute provided additional information. Yeah, about HTML element whereby it has two pairs. Actually, I can't say sorry for two pairs, just pairs, man. Name and value. Just as an example, you can see here we have href attribute. We're going to see everything. You should just want to explain just a little bit so that we just go to the end of this video. We have our first project, then we go on. We have href. This one is actually type for ring, but is called attributes. Then the value, which is this one, this line of words or letters, it is a link. So this link is value. So href is an attribute. Then this is an element. I here want to be clear so that when you learn you understand each and everything very well. HTML is an attribute. Href is an attribute. So here SRC, which sometimes we call it source, it is an attribute. Then you can see the width, height, attribute. Then this number will show the largest of an element, such as image, the name, the value. Sorry. So SRC, width, and height are attributes. So that's it. But then let's go to our first project, because we needed to do something. Always we shall be having the project at the end, so that we are going to finish the HTML when we know everything. No coming back for HTML when you're coding, when you're adding other languages. It'll be very easy. You'll be able to remember to record everything you learned even before. That's why I'll ask you to practice. Let your hand become dirty, man. That's how you're gonna make it, right? Now, let's come here on this one. This is it. It's welcome to HTML course. We are going to wrap everything here. You can see this is my coding editor. Actually, this course, sorry, I didn't say it before, is we need HTML, so we need the coding editor. Just have a coding HTML coding editor. I normally use VS Code. What I can do, you can just go to your browser, then type, I hope you know what is browser. And you have different browsers. You go to thing, all free there. You just go there, type Chrome, Firefox, and many more. So you just go to Google and type VS Code. You're going to see this first. Just click it, the link. Then choose according to your operating system using. Right now I'm using Linux. That's why you can see here they are giving different options to download for only Linux. But if you're using Windows or using Mac on the other one, yeah, actually it detects when you click the browser or this website, it's going to detect your operating system. Then you'll be able to just download. You can see for me, I have it on the left side, so I don't need it. I don't need it. Yeah. Let's go on this. I said this practice course. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to show the simple techniques to use. You can type. Yes, you can type this like this. So I type in doc type, but to save time because you don't have time to waste. You only have time to practice. What do? You press Shift on your machine, then press button for one which has even this symbol, and what you do, you hit tab. When you hit tab, it comes like this. These are those tag elements that have been said. We have seen the type, HTML head, the content inside, or the other element that contains. We have HTML here, body one. So our first project is very simple. Typing heading, then paragraph, but they are things I like. I don't like the ugly things. No, I always want to learn when my display looks well. When you just type, yes, I can type that heading one. When it pop-ups like this, just for help, just press tab, then it comes. Here you can say my first heading. Let me just click to reload the page. You can see it here. I don't know why this is not displaying automatically, but it's fine as long as everything is very simple. We don't complicate things. No. Then you see how this is my first heading. It looks when I'm learning, even before, because for me, I've been coding since 2017. Actually, not far, I understand, but that's when I started learning development. So by that time, we didn't know well different maybe language or styling, how we can make our things look good. By that time, we just used one like this, but as I kept going on, it was not good for me to just look like this. So I have a little thing here, some CSS I want to include so that it looks very good. Actually, it is like 2 lines of code. Sorry, 3 lines of code I want to use here. Let me first change this. I first change this title element. I just type HTML. Remember that if we come on the right side, it is the one we see here on the top. HTML introduction to introduction. Maybe let's just type part 1. Part 1. Yeah. Under this, that's what we're going to put our simple style. Suggest yourself, sorry. This is the CSS actually style, but we just want it to look good. Then when I hit enter, I type body because I'm targeting my body here. Then I want to give it this font size, font family, area, and sans serif. I want to give it again for this padding for 50 because I just want to be somehow in the middle so that it looks good. And I want to change background there. Background color. No, let's use like this to find. This one, I'm going to press this. F4, F4, F4. Yeah, that's it. I want actually to look good. That's it. To me, it looks good. Here I can just minimize it, just pressing like this. That is our first paragraph, first heading. Now we can, after this, we hit this, then you can see that automatically is coding editor VS Code display. It helps just to pop up things so that to suggest that if you want to use this, you can just use it. Just when it comes like this, yeah, it is better to type because you make your fingertips to be more flexible, very flexible, be able to type. So you can type, or you can just press this. That is our project. It is our first project. That is it. So next we are going to start coding, start learning every kind of element of HTML we're going to need to update and to be able to be good web developers. So guys, that's it of today. As a beginner, I don't want everything that is going to warming you. So that's it. Thank you very much. So see you next.